Family genetic order, completion of cycles. So bringing the family genetic system in order. It's interesting. I'm back here in Ireland, actually, in my home here that I used to live many, many years ago. And I was just thinking, wow, I've really changed since I used to live here. And this is really a representation of the genetic work. So when I lived here first, I was loaded up with genetic information which was not belong to me, but was running the show and ruling or ruining my life. And this was in honor, no disrespect, but it was coming from my ancestral information, which was coming from my mother's line on the left-hand side behind me, my father's line on the right-hand side behind me. So this genetic information took a huge hold of me in my life and directed me, like pulling me on certain ways or seeing life in a specific way, or, my relationship, finances, business, religion, every aspect of my life was based on the amount of genetic material that was from my ancestors within me. So since then, since I came back, I'm plugging in. So if you see the genetic place like plugging into a socket, and when you plug into the socket, you're plugging into the genetic system. So for me, it's not enough to plug out of the genetic system because all those charges were within me, and I needed to spend those years working through my genetic imprints to see what's in me and to change the systems. So this webinar is about teaching you how to work through the genetic imprints which are in you and then how to resolve them permanently. I mean, permanently. So you are truly operating from your soul level, not influenced by any charges which are being passed on from your ancestral line, and it's influencing or interfering your relationship with you and life itself. So this webinar is going to be very, very strong, and it's working with deep core ancestral issues that you took on through your genetic line, and it's completing them permanently. I mean, permanently. So you can live your life free of the challenges your parents lived, or you lived, or I lived when I lived here first and before I left. So I want you to honor that it's a completion of cycles for me. It's a completion of cycles for you. And you're living your dream life. You're living your real life. You're living from your destiny level on your essence level. And you can live a life which you never lived before, and a life your ancestors never probably even dreamt of, in complete honor. They got us here. So they're all gifts. And we're going to be giving back the gifts to our ancestors because those gifts shaped us, helped us be who we are today. Without them, I wouldn't be here. Without them, I couldn't have supported people. And these gifts are a treasure. So I want to give them, honor them as treasures, and then give back whatever is not serving me back into the right genetic places. So this webinar is going to be a lot of keys, a lot of tools, a lot of transformation information for you to reconnect, to disconnect, and to do it in a very respectful way, very honorable way, and very tangible way, because these are in our blood, in our system. And if you plug out and it's in your blood and you say, I don't want that, it's in your vibration. So all you can do is drop back into your genetics, clean the system, close the system, and release the soul contracts and start fresh. So this is what I want to support you all to do within this webinar series. So if you want to be part of it, it's going to be a strong one. I'm in my home land, and this is really going to support you to clear your roots permanently. That's the intention of this webinar. So I invite you to be part of it. If you did the genetic work, this is a deepening of the work, a resolution of the work, and a completion of the work. I will share you the tools for completing cycles around cancer, around disease, around mindsets, around fear. The nervous system is out of regulation. I'll show you how to bring it back into regulation within this webinar series. Looking forward to sharing these gifts over the weekend with you all, and let's see what comes up between now and then. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.